heard about the fellow named Corn, married a lady named Cobb.
They what?
This fellow named Corn, he married a girl named Cobb. Well, before long, they had a little love dog. They kept him in a little crib, you know, with silk tassels on it. Folks come out there all cuffed, and he cubed him. He's looking at his little ears. One person said, I bet he grows up to be a colonel. And then the other said, well, you know, we might not have a brother.
Oh, Lord, have mercy.
His father said that was when he was remarked, he just thought that.
How did you remember all that? Oh, Lord.
That ain't nothing, but Helen, come on, Helen, tell yours.
Come here, Miss Helen. That is funny. So, your part of the story, be pray I don't get my tongue tangled up. Once upon a time, there was a little snake named Petey. One day, Petey was hissing in his pit when he began to get on his mother's last nerve. And she said, Petey, if you want to hiss, get out of this pit to hiss. Well, he decided he would go over to his neighbor, Mrs. Potts' pit to hiss. And Mrs. Pot wasn't at home. Petey decided he would hiss in her pit anyway. And while he was hissing in her pit, Mrs. Pot returned home. She said, Petey, if you want to hiss in the pit, get to your own pit. Well, poor little Petey come dragging in so down and out and dejected, and his mama said, well, Petey, whatever's the matter? And he said, well, I was hissing in my pit, and you said if you want to hiss, get out of this pit to hiss, so I decided to go over at Miss Potts' pit and hiss, and Miss Pot wasn't home, but I decided I'd hiss in her pit anyway, and while I was hissing in her pit, Mrs. Pot returned home, and she said, Petey, if you want to hiss in a pit, get your own pit to hiss. And Petey's mama said, well, imagine the nerve of that old Miss Pot. Well, I knew her when she didn't have a pit to hiss in.